Hey family, I'm just sharing with many of you my new background. For some of you who be checking me out on my backup channel, Wicked Butterfly Readings, um, this will be my new background. Alright, so just wanted to share it. Isn't that cool or what? Anyway, I have a message I want to share with my brothers and sisters in the spirit. So I'm going to go down here in the garage and I'm going to go ahead on and um, do what I do. I decided to come out here in the garage, get some fresh air, some well needed fresh air. All right, family. A lot of times when I'm alone and it's just me and God, okay, I'm communing with spirit. A lot of times I am receiving messages, guidance, information that's for me to know. And it's very beneficial to me because I don't only listen to the spirit, I heed the spirit. That's a difference. That's when we are operating our intuition. You know, when we listen to that still voice, we don't ignore it. Okay, we don't procrastinate. So anyway, family, hold on 1 minute. And the spirit had put some things on my mind that I want to share. Okay. And because I know when people are watching me, we're all like a mirror image of each other anyway. Because many of you are seeking, just like your sister was doing. Many of you are seeking, and the Most High God is leading you to the right people at the right time, as far as just having the right message, shall I say? Okay, the right message will just pop up that you may need to hear that will encourage you and lift your spirit. And the words coming in my mouth, family, I'm saying all of this with love, okay? Remember, I'm walking with you. I'm not in front of you. Everything's a process, all right? But we must be about having a listening ear, okay? And operating your discernment. Don't go by what you think, okay? Because that's guessing. Go by what you are feeling on the inside. It will not stir you wrong. And when we get to the point of stop procrastinating, okay? It will really serve us well, okay? It will really serve us well. We will make better decisions, and we will move differently out here. So anyway, I just want to share some key things that has really helped me as far as, me being led by the Spirit. Let me say this real quick before I even go there, okay, as far as some things I want to share with my brothers and sisters. Let me say this real quick. You know how, I know for me in the past, right? As I stated, I wanted to feel validated, okay? When I was in a relationship, I wanted to hear, I love you, okay? But it's funny, I was hearing it. Oh yeah, they were telling me what I wanted to hear, but they wasn't showing it. And then there's a difference, okay? A lot of people don't know how to love, okay? They know how to tell you what you want to hear. Let me just say that, okay? They can be very flattering, okay? It's easy to, wear the mask and show people what you want them to see, and tell people things that you know they want to hear. Okay, but when we are not operating in discernment, all right, we lose sight of, not heeding our intuition, and we end up doing things that are not for our highest good, okay, due to being foolish, okay, and the fact that we did not heed the still voice, okay, we have to learn the lesson why we went to the left when we should have went to the right. But for those who know what I'm talking about, when you finally get to that place of finally listening to the still voice, you're making You're moving differently. Let me just say that. I'm seeing a squirrel. You're moving differently. Let me just say that. You notice, okay, I'm making better decisions now. I'm seeing things differently. I'm drawing new things to me, better things to me. New doors opening to me. And all of this is due to healing the spirit. All right, the divine that's within you. Okay. Getting back to relationship. In the past, I want to feel validated. I'm like, you know what? You say you love me. You tell me. Anybody can tell you anything. Oh, I love you. I love you. But I wasn't seeing it. Okay? As far as I was concerned, they were not putting the work in. Okay? Showing me. And that's really what I wanted. Okay? It's not so much of you tell me, you show me. I wasn't even saying the word show me. Okay? It was just pretty much, I wanted to hear it. And that's the problem. Who doesn't want to hear I love you? It's a beautiful word. It carries a higher frequency. But you know what? If it's not from the heart, it's still something about it that feels empty. It's something about it that just doesn't feel good. And I'm telling you why, because the person's not showing you. You get to where you're like, okay, they're saying it, but they're not showing me. This is not adding up. What they're saying and what they're doing is not adding up. Okay? That's when we have to really get to that place. Start self-evaluating. Okay? You want to know, do they love you? Do you love you? Do you love you? That is the question. Do you love you? Okay? A person cannot do no more to you than what you allow. Do you love you? How about that? And I say this with love. I had to say this to myself with love. Corinne, do you love you? I started doing a lot of self-healing work. I started my channel in 2014. So it's pretty much like spiritual therapy for me. I will always do a video and I will look back on them. Especially when I'm feeling some type of way, I would watch my videos. It's therapy for me, okay? When I'm feeling empowered and I feel like I'm being channeled as far as my guide speaking through me, all I know is I would just feel this sense of words come out of my mouth. I'm like, hey, where'd it come from? Don't worry about where it came from. It came out and it was on time. But it was something that I needed to hear. A lot of times I go back and I would listen to my videos. And I'm like, girl, if they didn't catch that, if they didn't receive that, because I sure received it. You speaking your truth. I know good and well it has helped many who have watched you. It may have went in one ear, not the other, to a lot of them because they wasn't ready for it. They may just happen to watch you and by mistake and clicked on your video. And I'm like, girl, I don't got time for that. But you know what? Somebody had time for it. And they had a listening ear. I got to the point I started doing mirror work. I started saying, I love you. I appreciate you. It's like all the things that I wanted an individual to say to me. A boyfriend, shall I say, someone who considered himself being in my life, being a part of my life. I started saying it to myself. Like the words say, he that is in you is greater than he that's in the world. God is within all of us. So if I know that God is within me, okay? Now see, during this time, I'm doing a lot of self-evaluating. I'm reading the word. I'm trying to encourage myself. I don't need nobody to validate me, nor encourage me. I'm going to encourage Corinne. I started to encourage myself, okay? Speaking life over myself. I said, Corinne, I'm looking in the mirror, right? I said, Corinne, I love you. And it seems so foolish, but foolish thing to those who are those are carnal who think they're foolish, but those who are spiritual know what time it is. Okay? It's good to do mirror work. You stare at yourself in the mirror. The eyes are the ones to our soul. So I'm saying, Corinne, I love you. Girl, you got this. You can do it. You can make it. I speak life over you. And all those things that I knew that, was very important when it comes to a mate. As they say, a mate's supposed to provide, protect, and profess their love to you. That's right, profess their love to you. Not me looking. I'm the prize, not me looking. Okay, they see something in you, okay? But what they're seeing in you is what you should be seeing within yourself. Let me just say that. and I know God is within me, that soulmate is within me as well. Okay, they are that other part of me. Okay, we are one, but they're part of that spark also, and they are inside of me. And as long as I knew, as long as I kept, speaking life over myself, that other half of me is somewhere out there, and they too are speaking life over me. Hello. Just like I am inside of them, because we are equally yoked, okay? And I'm speaking life over them. I look in the mirror and say, Corinthia, I love you. I appreciate you. I profess my love to you. That's right, I'm putting you first. I'm going to provide for you. I'm going to make sure we good. I'm going to protect you. You're very creative. You can do it. See, I'm encouraging myself. I'm encouraging myself the same way I would want my life partner to encourage me. Okay? I'm professing my love to myself the same way I would want my life partner to profess their love for me. Okay? I'm having my back the same way I would want my life partner to have my back. I'm saying all this to myself in the mirror. That's right. Oh, you're talking to yourself. That's right, I am. I am that I am. That I am that I am speaking to it. Okay? This is just a shell. Okay? The real me is on the inside. Okay? An eternal being on the inside. I am so mad. I was talking and I put it on pause, and I cannot tell you where I left off at. And let me just say that. But if I said this already, so be it. I'm going to go back to it. Be flexible. Okay? Be flexible. Make time for those you love. Okay? Make time for those you love. Don't just be lip service, talking the talk, and you're not putting no action in it. All right? Yeah, we know people have to work and all of that, but people make time for who they want to make time for. Please know that. People make time for who they want to make time for. All right? Be more flexible. Less I love you, show it. Also be more flexible. If you know what time it is, you are putting the work in. Kudos for you. Active. Many of you are very active, okay? Many of you are speaking life over yourself daily, and you're putting the work in, and just like you say you love yourself, you're showing it. You're getting out here, you're exercising. You're being productive, you're being active, okay? Many of you are not. You're like couch potatoes. Many of you are not putting the work in that you should be putting in. It's less productivity when it comes to, how you're moving out here, okay? Be more active, okay? Stop procrastinating, all right? You're going to have one life here. Tomorrow's not promised nobody, okay? Be more active. Many of you who are watching me are very active, okay? You're always on the go, okay? You're doing something. And what you're doing what you love, and that's a good thing, okay? You're pretty much doing what you love, and if you're not, I suggest many of you get to that point of doing what you love, okay? It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. Operating your passion is nothing like it. It fills you. It doesn't feel like work. Who am I talking to? Oh my God. Many of you know what I'm talking about. Be more active. All right, family? Energy needs to flow. Energy needs to flow. When you're stagnation, you're going to see it. When you're operating stagnation, you're going to see it. Mental stagnation, emotional stagnation, physical stagnation. Energy needs to flow. All right, family? You're feeling some type of way, release. If you have to cry, cry. Don't hold nothing in, all right? Because it can affect you inwardly. As within, so without. It can really affect you inwardly. So be more, productive. Be more active, okay? Get your butt out here in nature and do what you know is the right thing to do by you. Get you some sun. Get you some fresh air. Go in your backyard. Be more active. Many of you who watch me, you're definitely operating in gratitude. Many of you are not speaking it enough. Okay? Many of you are. Okay? You're always in a state of gratitude, and it's going to take you far. All right? It's like a way of giving back also. You know, you're giving honor to the Most High God, which is source of all things, source within. You know, you're grateful for what you have. You know, you're grateful for what you have. And I know for myself, when I'm looking in the mirror, I'm always speaking gratitude. Okay? I'm always in a state of, you know, just it's a little thing. You know what I'm saying? It's the little things that I'm so grateful for. Because I'm always thinking about, but God, you know what, when I look back over my life, how the Most High God has covered me and it has kept me. I'm like, ooh, girl, ooh, I remember you made that stupid mistake. Oh, but God. Ooh, girl, I remember when you went to the left and you should have went to the right. Ooh, but God. Ooh, girl, I remember you get that person your number and you shouldn't have. Ooh, but God. Ooh, girl, I remember when you went to the beach and you barely even knew those females, you know, but you just wanted to belong and be validated and be around people, you know, this so-called clique, and they were really not your type of company, shall I say, but God that has kept you, protected you, and sustained you, because you had purpose, and He loves you, but God. And there's a lot to be grateful for, because you're still here. You got breath in your body. You're still here. It's a lot to be grateful for. Your loved ones in your life that love you, support you, and love you unconditionally. Thank you, Lord. I'm grateful. You shelter over your head and you're not out here in the streets. Thank you, God. I'm grateful. Thank you, Most High God. Be grateful. And I know many of you are. Speak it also. Look in the mirror. That will be good as well. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you for bringing me from a mighty long way. Even when I thought I was by myself, I realized I was never alone. Thank you. You know how you be in church, because I grew up as a Baptist, and I ain't gonna lie, when I was a child, I used to be laughing at the elders. I used to be laughing at them because I didn't understand. But, you know, they were once young too and made mistakes, and they look back over their life and they were just giving God the praise. And they be in church, it be so funny. The elders be wearing more brim hats with the little flower on them, and they be in church and they get all happy. They be like, thank you, you know. And forgive me, family. You know, I'm not trying to, to make fun of it, but I'm just saying, as a child, I thought that I was so tickled about that. I was so tickled because they get too happy, the hat will fall off, and then they pass out. Someone will pass out, and I look back on it. It kind of tickles me in a way. I'm like, oh my God, I just remember that as a child. I used to be so tickled about that. I'm like, oh my goodness, there she go, and I be waiting for the hat to fall off. They were saying, but anyway, these are just some fond memories I've had as a child, growing up and watching the elders in church. Oh my goodness. Here I am supposed to be listening to the word, but I'll really be entertained by the adults, okay? As far as things I was seeing in the church. But anyway, I love watching nature. It's two birds chasing each other, just having a good old time. And it's a beautiful thing to see. You learn a lot just watching nature. My brothers and sisters, go outside, just observe nature. Observe the squirrels, how they interact with each other. And also observe the birds, look up in the sky, you never know what you're going to see. And it's nothing like having a good, friend, life partner, or spouse that's, y'all get each other, you're on the same spiritual path and you are sharing these experiences together. And many of you, you have that. Appreciate it. Appreciate it because it's rare that everybody on different paths and they had to get to that place for themselves. Please know that. So anyway, family, I'm going to end this video. I just pretty much want to show you some love to encourage you because, as I say, these videos, they encourage me. I'm always looking back on them and they inspires me when I feel like, I just have feeling some type of way, okay? These videos inspire me also. So if I know they are inspiring me, they are inspiring many of you, those of you who choose to receive it, okay? Be more active, all right? Be more active. Because as I stated, energy needs to flow, all right? You feel some type of way, release, speak up, speak out, cry if you have to, but you're gonna feel a whole lot better, okay? And as I stated, be more active, flexible, be more flexible, take time out for those you love, okay? Tomorrow's not promised to none of us, all right? Take time out for those that you say you love, okay? Put some action in it. And as I stated, many people love to talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. They say they love you, but that word is very cold. It's not coming from the heart. My sister, look for a person. Let me say this right here. At the end of the day, when you love yourself, you're going to attract that to you, all right? And that individual don't have to say, I love you, I love you. If they're pursuing you, they're putting the work in, okay, action, okay, they're showing you, you are what you attract. You've been saying this to you all since day one in the mirror, okay? So you have attracted that to you. You're I am that I am. But for those who don't know what time it is, be mindful. It's not so much of the lip service, it's what a person is showing you, okay? Because a lot of people, and I used to hearing that word because they wasn't hearing it coming up, okay? A lot of parents didn't know how to, show love to their children. You got some parents that said the word, but they weren't really putting no action in. It's like, I love you, but, mommy wouldn't holler around, daddy wouldn't holler around, they too busy being out in the street, but they were telling you they love you, okay? A lot of parents did how they say it, but they showed you. You had shelter over your head, you had clothes on your back, you had food to eat, so take it for what it is, okay? Take it for what it is. But I'm the kind of person, it got to be about action, okay? But I do sense deeply, and I know when a person is authentic and genuine, okay? I do sense that. So as I stated, be more grateful. Be more in a state of gratitude, all right? Because when you are, you get more. It's like God just bless you with more because you're in a state of appreciation and you appreciate the little things, okay? You appreciate the little things, and it will make room for you to receive more things, okay? Because it's the little things that to you is, it's like you see the little things as something that's priceless, all right? So if I give you something that, I feel that might be small, but it's coming from the heart and you appreciate it, well, I know you're going to appreciate the bigger things that I may have in store for you. You feel me? But a lot of people take. They don't say thank you. They don't show no appreciation. It's just something in them. And they wonder why. Take time to show those that you love. I love you by your actions, not your words. Okay? Like I stated, it's easy to talk the talk. All right? It's so easy to talk the talk. And you don't mean it. But as I stated, many of you who watch me, you know what time it is. Many of you are very grounded because your sister is grounded. Hello. Many of you are very curious because your sister is curious. All right? I started thinking outside the box. Many of you are brave because your sister is brave. All right? I knew that God had not given me the spirit of fear, but a power, love, and sound mind. So I started exercising that. That I am. I know that many of you are dependable because your sister is dependable. How about that? You see how we are all a mirror image of each other? At the end of the day, it's power when you know whose you are because you're not looking for validation in people. Okay? The main thing is get to love you. Enjoy spending time with you. Alright? Do the thing that you love to do, just being you. Okay? And being authentic. And whoever you encounter that you will manifest in your life, you two are gonna be equally yoked. They're gonna get you, okay? And you don't have to guess whether they love you or not because they're gonna show it. You don't have to look for it like I used to when I was young in my early 20s, going to the club. And I always said to myself, I'm a good woman. I know we're some good men in here. And just said, we're here, we wanna, mingle and get the house, and socialize. Man, we were fooling ourselves. I can't speak for nobody else, but I was fooling myself. I'm saying I'm a good woman, but I'm going to a club and I'm looking. I shouldn't have been going to a club looking for nobody, because that I was looking for was in the mirror. That I was looking for was in the mirror. I wasn't taking time to look in the mirror because I wasn't valuing myself. I wasn't seeing my worth. Who am I talking to? I see my worth now. I know I don't have to go to no club, okay? Because that I am, I'm going to attract to me in due season, in due time. It's going to come, all right? I love you, family. I'm your sister in the spirit, all right? And at the end of the day, it starts with you and it ends with you. It's not who I say you are. And I've said queens and kings many times, but many of you don't receive it because you don't see yourself as a king or queen. You're not even carrying yourself like that. You got to get to that place of, how the Bible say, renew your mind, okay? You got to get to that place of doing some healing, all right? So you can see your value, just like I had to. And when you do, you're not going to settle. You're not going to settle. And when the one comes, you're going to know. You're going to know. Because all those things you've been saying about you, that you love about you, that you have accepted about you, you don't have to worry about nobody trying to change you. They love you for you. They accept you for you. The things you love to do, they love to do too. Y'all equally yoked. Period. Isn't it priceless? Isn't it worth the wait? I think so. This walk can be very lonely. But at the end of the day, you're not by yourself. God is within you. That you are looking for, you see it in the mirror. You just waiting for it to manifest as far as the right person comes to your life. But you've been seeing it all along. Okay? I want somebody to love me. How about you love yourself? I want somebody to treat me good. How about you treat yourself good? I want somebody to take care of me. How about you take care of yourself? I love you, family. I'm more like a mama, auntie, big sister. Your sister's 50, and I embrace it. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. The Most High God's been good to me. Okay, and I am wise. All right. I don't have to say it, but I am that I am. All right. I don't speak foolish, even to those who think I do. Little do they know. Little do they know. A lot of people are very carnal because they're not spiritual, but I love them from where they are. The God that's within me agrees to God that's within you. Be well. Be blessed. The love that you have for you, make sure it's always priority. That way when you meet someone, you're not looking for happiness in that person because you're already happy. You're not looking to be whole with that person because you're already whole. Okay? Because you've been speaking life over you. You've been loving on you. So I feel the need to be validated when someone says a kind word to you. It's nice to hear, don't get me wrong, it's nice to hear. But see for what it is, it's nice to hear. It's all about actions, ain't that right? It's all about actions. Let your light shine. Never dim your light for no one. You have to dim your light. Well, around people, around your significant other. I don't know, you might need to reevaluate. Because you love you, right? You've been loving you before they even came along, so why dim your light? They will celebrate you. They will love you for who and what you are. Hell, their light is bright as well because you manifested them. Almost like God said, hey, this is your season. And when you're ready and when they're ready, how do you say it? Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there. Okay, I'm doing too much. But anyway, yeah. Family, do some mirror work, okay? It's very beneficial. It has really helped your sister. I do it daily, all right? It's a process, but please know, you will see the changes, all right? They're going to be good changes. Going to be good changes. So anyway, be grateful, be more active, be more flexible, make time for those that you love. Stop the lip service, okay? Stop saying I love, you not put no action in it. All right, but many of you are doing this. And most importantly, be grateful. Be grateful. Melted, baby. Rocking my tourmaline. All right. I want to say this real quick, and I'm going to end this video. The other day, I went to the store, right? I was in line, and this gentleman, he was already in line. It's like they had it's like it was two lines in a way. So he was already in line, and he was to my right, and I when the person, the clerk told me to move up, it was my turn next. I was on the left, and I'm sitting there, right? And something inside of me, it's like I just knew he was gonna say something to me. I just knew. And so I'm sitting there, and he say, when he was through making his purchase, right? He moved from the right to my left. Okay, so he was over here, he moved to my right and came all the way over. He went behind me and came to my left. Okay, so I'm doing like this. Cause I don't play with nobody creep up on me. I'm always operating awareness. I'm always paying attention to my, surroundings. I'm like this. He say, ma'am, you're a beautiful woman. Oh, family, he was laying the game. He was just laying the game. I mean, that's how I looked at it. Oh, he just tell me what I want to hear. Oh, you're a beautiful woman. Oh, you this. Oh, you that. He never asked me for my name, but he was like, you're just a good-looking woman. How old are you? I said, oh my God. I said, how old do I look, sir? He said, I don't know, about 35, 40. I said, sir, I'm 50 years old. He said, what? He said, damn, black don't crack. I said, and he talked so loud, family. He talked so loud, like, oh my God. I said, okay, yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. And he was like, and I was looking at him, family. I was trying to be respectful. I was looking at him, but when a person's not really giving you eye contact, that's a lot of people don't get it, but when a sister's not giving you eye contact, we're not interested, okay? But I still try to be mindful, be respectful. I was doing like this, and I'm still trying to pay attention to what I'm doing. Waiting on a person to give me my money and all of that. And then he went from my left to my right, and he said, ma'am, are you seeing anybody? I said, and I could have easily lied, but I'm true to myself. I don't got time for the game. I said, no, sir. I said, I'm not seeing anybody, by choice. I said, I'm taking time out to be, but I'm taking time out for myself. He said, what? He said, hell, love is it. Now listen, he said, hell, love is everything. He said, I like being in love. he said, because I'm married. And I'm listening to him right. Now, you telling me you married and you up in my face. And then I feel some type of way. I'm like, damn, am I attracting people? But anyway. So something inside of me, I don't know why I said it. Something inside of me said, you know what? Yeah, love is everything. Love is good, but it's good to love yourself first. Be about loving yourself first. And he was kind of taken back because he wasn't expecting me to say that. He was like, "This what?" He said, "Yeah, but I like being in love." He said, "Cause I've been married for 7 years, and she was my everything, but we broke up." I said, "Oh, okay, yeah." And he said it's been like 8 months. I said, telling me his circumstances, and I didn't even ask him. And I said, well, you'll be all right. You have to heal and be with yourself, heal and love on yourself. I said, but you'll be all right. He said, yeah, but, I like being in love. I like having somebody around. There's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people, it's hard for them to just be with themselves. And think about it. If you can't enjoy your own company, how do you expect somebody else to enjoy your company? Just saying. When I was younger, I could not see that. I see it now. If you cannot enjoy your own company and love on you, how can you expect somebody else to really appreciate you and enjoy your company, and you wouldn't even care for being your own company? But in so many words, I brushed them off, and I said, well, sir, I wish you all the best. I said, but you need to heal and take your time. He's the kind of person, he don't want to be alone. He's not even divorced, still married, but trying to talk to another female. Another female that's not operating discernment, that's thirsty, that's lonely too. She would have, and I know what I'm talking about, she would have gotten his number because he had his phone out and everything. Oh, he thought that I was going to give him my phone number and all of that. And I'm looking at him, and he wasn't a bad looking guy, but something in my spirit said, red flag. And I wasn't interested in him anything because, you never know how you're going to meet people. But the spirit always warning me, I always get that unction in me, keep it moving. He said, this ain't the one, keep it moving. I couldn't understand why I was feeling that way. And then finally he said, I'm married, but they separated. Yeah, but the ink ain't dry. See, I respect myself. I respect marriage because I too would like to be married someday. Okay? So if I have these values, why am I going to lower myself, dishonor myself, and talk to somebody who could possibly still help somebody in their life, but that's married, okay? I value marriage. Now, he could take his issues on somewhere because he has baggage, and then most importantly, that brother needs to love himself and heal. I wish him all the best, but he ran up on the wrong sister, all right? As I was leaving out, he said, ma'am, I don't know why he asked me. I don't know why he asked me this. He was still, trying to, as I say, play the game, run the game on me. He was like, ma'am, where do you work at? Like, I'm going to tell him where I work at. I said, say what? He said, are you working? I said, I paused, and I said, yeah, I work. I said, I do spiritual work. He said, say what? I said, I do spiritual work. And he didn't say nothing, and I walked on out. Male, female, at the end of the day, it's about loving thyself. And when we do, we will attract that to us. The right person's going to come along, and we will know that for ourselves because we operate in discernment. Okay? We're like mirror images of each other. And that person's going to be somebody that's going to feel like, wow, where have you been? When you meet this person, it's going to be like, wow, I feel like I've known you all my life. That's how it should be. That's how it should feel. Like you've known them all your life. They're like an extension of you. You are that you are. You am that you am. And the way you feel about yourself, the way you've been honoring yourself, you want to see that in that person as far as the reflection that you are. Okay? My sisters. Okay? My brothers. And when brothers are pursuing, okay, their potential queen that they see in her, okay, she's going to respond. She's going to look you right in the eye. And even if she turned her head one time, it's okay. She's checking out her surroundings. She's very wise. A lot of times, you just don't know what's going on around you. She's going to do like this, and she's going to put her gaze right back on you. And she's going to give you constant eye contact. Hint, she's interested. Hint, She's feeling that connection. Be more flexible. Stop talking the talk and walk the walk. Tomorrow's not promised to you. Love yourself. Love those that are around you and be in a state of gratitude. Peace.